In this week's episode, it's about allowing that harsh reality of my injury to sink in while still trying to, stay calm, seek some answers while still trying to move forward. Happy Monday, everyone. So here in Ontario, it is a stat holiday, which means I am off today. And I am very grateful to be off today. On Saturday, I was scheduled to run a 13K. For those of you who follow me on Instagram and Facebook, already know that I guess I injured myself. I guess you can say that. I got 10K in, feeling great. For once, my breathing, my energy, everything was on par. I have to say, I felt great. I feel like I could have ran a full marathon. And all of a sudden, I started getting pain in my right knee, right on the outside of my knee, that then started to shoot up both, like up my leg and down my leg with every step. So those last 3 kilometers really sucked. I don't think I've ever felt like quitting my run ever like that. I finished it. Obviously my pace was extremely slow and I would stop probably every couple of minutes, just kind of shake it off, walk a little bit, and then jog a little bit more until I got home. So yeah, I've never experienced that before. Now, from doing some research, again, completely self-diagnosis, just so you know, it sounds like my T-band again. Now, since my last T-band issue, I have purchased new shoes and that completely took care of that. For this, I feel like it was my Norwegian run the day before. My quads were still really tight. And ultimately, I added an additional 3 kilometers on top of what I did the previous week, so I think it was just too much too soon. Now, I do have the dilemma of needing to pick up the pace because my my training period has shortened because I was originally supposed to run October 20th and now I'm running October 5th. So with that being said, I am going to be taking the week off of running. I'm still going to be doing some weight training. I found some really great exercises and some stretches to help fix my gait, because ultimately I think that is a part of my issue, is my gait's off. Reviewing some of the footage from my running, I do notice that my right foot slightly angles outwards, and that could just be weak hips. So this is actually what these physiotherapist videos is actually talking about. It's having weak hips. So that's what I'm gonna work on. They also recommended just relaxing, not running, not adding the kilometers. I am very, very hopeful that I'll still be able to get my 15K in on Saturday. I'm not going to be stupid. I'm going to go out there with the intent to run the 15K, but ultimately if I get to 10, then I get to 10. I don't want to aggravate it. So that's what I'm going to do this week. I'm going to pull up that YouTube video that I had found, and I think that's what I'm just going to do. I'm going to hopefully do it every day. That's one thing that they said. It's very safe to do that. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'll keep you posted throughout the week. I just probably won't be posting every day because it'll be very repetitious, but I'll come on and I'll explain how I'm feeling. Okay, we'll see you later. Bye. Okay, so happy Tuesday, everyone. So yesterday I mentioned how my T-band was extremely sore after my long run on Saturday, and how I was going to, try to not run this week and do some, glute exercises and stretches, because, I consulted Dr. Google, and they said it was my IT band, right? Now I still think it's my IT band, but so I did do these exercises this morning, and I feel like it's getting worse. So I actually contacted my physiotherapist this morning, and so she's hopefully going to be able to squeeze me in as soon as possible. The stakes are too high. I just don't want to be, messing around. I don't want to aggravate anything. I don't want to just waste time. I want a speedy recovery so I can run this race, so I can get back to training. And now ultimately I'm, trying to be realistic. If, my injury doesn't get any better, then I'm going to walk it. I am going to walk it. And I was very clear with her when I spoke to her this morning via text. Not doing it, just it isn't an option for me. And not only for, because there's a fundraiser that, I have to think about, but just in general. I work too damn hard for this. I put all the time and effort, and I'm really not great with failure. And ultimately, I shouldn't think of it as failure, because if it's a legit injury, but you know what? Again, worst case scenario, I'm going to walk it. So hopefully I'll get to see her shortly. Again, I'll keep you posted, and thanks for listening. Okay, hey everyone. So it is Thursday. I haven't really done a whole lot this week. I just wanted to kind of rest my legs, my hips. The IT band kind of was still burning, so I did make my appointment with my osteo physio person, and so I just finished that, and I'm feeling hopeful. I'm feeling really hopeful. They did an adjustment, so there are certain things that are tight. She did give me permission to run on Saturday if I feel good. So it's still Thursday, so we'll see how I feel on Saturday. But yeah, so I'm just gonna do weekly adjustments until race day, and yeah, so we'll go from there. All right, see you later. Okay, so good morning, everyone. It is Saturday. So on Thursday, like I mentioned, I went and seen my osteo physio. She did do some adjustments. So she told me that I could run today, but I needed to listen to my body. So I think for the most part, my body feels good. There's little small areas where, I feel like a little bit of ache perhaps. So I'm just gonna kind of just listen to my body. I just did some stretches, some proper stretches of all of my joints, try to loosen things up, stretch out those tight muscles. I'm gonna eat my gummies, and I think I'm gonna walk maybe my first kilometer just to kind of get things moving a little bit, just so I'm not running with cold muscles, because it's actually 4 degrees but feels like 0. So dressed a little bit warmer today. Again, I don't want my muscles to be cold, so I'm gonna play it smart. Yeah, so we'll see how far I can run. And then if ultimately it starts to hurt, then I'm going to see how walking goes. Ultimately, I would love to complete my 15 kilometers. So, you know, again, I don't want to injure myself too bad. Race day is around the corner, and so it's definitely playing on me a little bit. I didn't anticipate injuries, so again, I want to be gentle on myself so I can still be fresh for race day. So I'm gonna eat my gummies, and then and we'll see you outside. Okay, so not what I wanted. I'm maybe 1.5 kilometers in. I started walking. I thought, well, I'll walk half kilometer, run half kilometer, and of course it's jabbing me on the side of my right knee and on my shin close to my ankle. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna walk and see how it feels. But ultimately, my osteo said, listen to your body. I guess if I listen, it's telling me not to. So, yeah, I'll probably try to at least walk maybe 5K. At least I'm getting my body moving. It hasn't done anything all week. So, yeah, we'll see. Well, everyone, I'm feeling a little defeated. So far, I'm 3K in. I've still only ran a half a K, and even the walking is getting to be pretty unbearable. So I'm taking a shortcut home, and I think I'm gonna try and maybe soak in my tub with some Epsom salt. But I guess I need to take another week off. I see my physio on Thursday again. Hopefully she'll be able to give me some answers, but ultimately I'm not giving up. That is just not in my character to give up. It just means a little setback, right? Okay, we'll talk to you later.